mid-June. This is an update video for Lantern Valley, mid-June. And
this package for this month is going to be, or July rather, the July 1st package, it's going to be a bit different. It's going into focus group material and really old footage that it's going to be a bit more raw because we didn't know we were documenting it for packages and video at the time.
What the focus group is that in 2017 we set out for I don't know how many months, but we spent a good deal of time creating 8 pages of each of the Lantern Valley stories. So one Rise, Blissville, Grand, and 8 pages of each story that we put together the art and the words for. And
we basically did it as fast as possible just so we would have something that we could show other people. And then the focus group was we got a bunch of people together of various sorts and got some feedback on what we were doing.
Yeah, so it was the first time we ever made a finished anything that someone could read with words and images together. And that was, a few years ago. So at the time we filmed random stuff about it, not really knowing exactly what we'd use it for. And it basically sat on my computer till this month when we decided to make this upcoming package all about that time when we were making that. So
yeah, it's a lot of footage of just us working. There's
there's there's some footage of us where we're basically working, and some things like the most extreme version is you get to watch James for like an hour just draw, and like you don't even see what he's drawing. But during that, we've added an audio conversation of us talking about various aspects of our story. So it's really just, there's a few videos of us really just doing the work, and you get to just see it with some kind of overlapped audio. And moving forward into the upcoming months after this package, we're going to change up the way we do the behind the scenes content. And the purchasable package will be more behind the scenes where you just watch us work and you're going to hear everything we say about the projects as we talk about them.
The conversations when the decisions are happening rather than us talking about the decisions we made after those conversations.
Yeah, so a lot of this is like we've worked on stuff and now we're talking about it. But those are going to be just real time. And lots of spoilers. We're going to just be so blunt and say everything that's going on in the story.
It may be hard to follow a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because we're working on it. It's going to be us working that we only need to communicate with each other.
And we're not going to really refer to you as a third member to
an audience or
kind of make sense of things. That's the purchasable packages that will be coming, I guess, August 1st.
August 1st.
And
the free package.
The free package is going to be more structured. It's going to be smaller, and it's going to include basically 4 things: a little piece of artwork that has never been seen before by anyone other than us. An example that will go into some element of the story, one of the stories, and just some little thing about
almost like
anything.
An origins.
Well, it's more like why things are the way they are. Yeah. So we'll say talk about one character and we'll talk about his outfit. It's why does he have that outfit and where did it come from, and it's something just so little,
particular,
so
things.
Big. Yeah. The other one is we'll show a little example of us actually working on something. So you'll see us little kind of like the preview videos or kind of like certain things we've shown already that you'll see us doing some work. And then the 4th one will just be a recap of the month, and
which is something we've been doing every month so far too.
So we'll just kind of explain where we're at, and that'll be the free version. And then the purchasable one will be kind of if you want to take a step deeper and really just listen to the raw, unedited content about just how we talk about stuff. And we're also going to start releasing YouTube videos aside from the preview and the update videos that will be on YouTube starting July 1st.
So more content that's just immediately viewable without need to go to packages.
Yeah, so it'd be for the public, and it's going to go into all kinds of different elements of our lifestyles and our inspirations, and where aspects and things from that
other content that we like, and the reason we like them, or the things we find interesting about them that are very directly related to us.
We'll be talking about books and practices and just any kind of resource that we are familiar with and that other people in the world are familiar with as well. So it's not just a lot of the stuff that we've done so far, it's just about our story, and it's like we
abstract reference points that nobody else really is familiar with them yet. So now we're going to branch into the stuff that we sometimes use as reference points, even if it's very, very loose. It's something that's like, oh, there's an essence here.
And somebody else would understand what we're saying when we use it as a reference point, like a movie or like, whatever, something that you can see. And previously, since we were kind of not doing that, we had either we'd be kind of vague with things because we didn't want to give away information, or we'd have to spoil content or whatever. So now we're going to have this division where we have the packages, that the free ones where we're just kind of doing a very
no spoilers
direct recap, telling you what exactly we're kind of doing in a sense, showing you a bit of it, and then the behind the scenes one that's just like us hardcore, and we don't mention, we're just doing it.
It's just us working.
It's just doing it, and like
we don't have to worry about
making sense of things for you or anything.
Trying to address certain points to make it clear and not spoil literally everything as we're talking about it.
And then we'll have
it will be spoilers. It is spoilers.
Then we'll have the YouTube one where it's relatable things, and it's more so
the bridges to get to what we're doing. There's the bridge of reference points that everybody's familiar with, then the stuff that we're working on that is very much the process and the work, then the raw stuff behind it that's more abstract and what we do, and then one day the story.
Yeah, so you can start on the YouTube channel, see that stuff, then download the free package, then go to the next one. And
tell me how deep you want to go.
Get to all the layers of it. So so that's cool. And then this month we've just been working on the end of our 3-month plan, or 6-month plan, I guess, which we had going on, which was to create some prototypes of various artwork and stuff. And it's kind of been done quite a bit, but it's changed. We've realized like certain things with animation programs and stuff, just like we couldn't do this really, or we can't, now we have to change it and find some more different way of doing it, but it's actually better, and just kind of seeing all the different avenues that we've taken with things like that.
Yeah, lots of discovery and lots of it was a 6-month plan to figure out what we want to do in a lot of these key areas that we haven't really explored. So we've kind of figured that out, and now it's time to enter the next plan, the next phase.
Which, there's a paper on the table I just glanced at. It says, to clean in July, list of messes. And that's basically our plan coming up after this plan ends at the July 1st, which is we're just going to start taking parts of our story, just like grabbing something and just being like, clean it, meaning like find all the pieces that are scattered throughout our computers to papers, whatever.
Wrap it up, put it in a package.
Put it together.
Lots of fun stuff to come.